Hi everybody, I'm here. I'm queer, I'm very tired, and need a beer. But anyways, welcome on in everybody, hope you're doing well. How's everyone? It is so good to see everybody. You do good so work, Berkey's, thank you. Yeah, I worked really hard. I stayed almost like 5 to 10 minutes later, which I really shouldn't have. But anyways, yes, Pokemon and everybody, hope you're doing well. Since been fixing some stuff, yeah. Oh gosh. Well, hopefully that doesn't take too much of your time. But hopefully you get it all done. But yes, welcome on in everybody, hope you're doing well. Thank you, Denny, for being first, second, and third, because, you know, your greed knows no bounds, but that's okay. You've gotten every single kiss and every single lick for the beginning of stream. Also, hold on, I just gotta fix something real quick. The video capture, yeah, all the kisses are yours. But yeah, also hi Toby, I know you're also here too, and anyone else that is currently lurking and just trying to vibe tonight. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, besides that, hope everyone is surviving. If it's winter for you guys, for us it's snowing. It is snowing a hell of a ton, possibly a little too much, so to speak. Also, I love when this thing, when the video capture device decides that it doesn't want to not be flashy. So sorry if it gives you a little bit of a seizure. I don't know why it does that. I still haven't figured out why it does that. But anyways, yes, hope everyone is doing well. Happy Tuesday. If you guys saw the schedule, I'm a little bit busy this week, so unfortunately I can only do a couple streams. Like even normally today I wouldn't even do a stream, but otherwise I'm like, I can't go this long without streaming. And today I kind of need it. So anyways, yeah, so we're going to be streaming Pokemon Legends EA tonight, especially because I just remembered that the DLC is coming out next week. Yeah, take time to rest. Yeah, I know, but I want to at least stream once during the week. Because Saturday, Sunday, I know some people are busy, so I at least want to do at least one weekday stream. But yes, on Saturday we're going to be continuing Cassette Beast, and then Sunday I'm going to try and finish up what I can't finish today in Legends EA. But yeah, because the DLC is being released December 10th, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to at least finish a bunch of the... I'm not going to finish every single quest on stream, but I at least want to finish the big ones. Like, I know catching the legendaries is a big one. There's the DLC one with Diancie that's in here, and I think Mewtwo, I don't know if they released Mewtwo's today, but I think they released that quest at some point. Also, my thing is being weird again. Hold on. But anyways, yes, so since we were here last, I have done a bunch of training. We have got a bunch of shinies. One of the first shinies that we have gotten since last time is a shiny Scolipede. Thank you for the wellness check, Danny, I appreciate it. We got big shiny Scorpion. Actually, it's a small Scorpion, because it's a small size. Akaria is a lot smaller than you think she is, but I just randomly ran into her and I wasn't even trying to find her. I did get a shiny Sediment. Well, specifically it was a shiny Bagon. But we did evolve it, and now he is named Baguette, because he is the Baguette to the biggest F Baguette. I think in terms of other shinies, you guys saw most of these. I did catch a shiny Weedle and a shiny Alpha Kakuna, so this is my first big shiny. I don't think I'm gonna be evolving this one, because alphas don't really do well competitively. And then I finally got a shiny Clefairy when I wasn't even looking for it. But I think, because I use this Clefairy as a support Clefairy, I think I'm going to turn this one into a Mega Clefairy eventually. But yeah, we've been doing ranked battles, it's been fun. I've been completing the Pokedex in the free time. So I am at 220 to 228. I think in terms of what we're missing. We're literally missing just a couple of the trade evolutions. Like I don't have an Aromatisse and I don't have a Slurpuff, but I just need to find someone to trade that with. I don't have a Scizor and I don't have a Steelix, but I thought I was reading somewhere that there's a Steelix quest, so maybe this one won't be bad. But I'm pretty sure that the this is where the Romantis ones are. I'm gonna have to find someone to trade with. And then I haven't finished doing the Delphox one here, because I've been trying to find a shiny Delphox that hasn't been working. So and for the sake of completing the Pokédex, we might just have to just settle for a regular one. And then these ones are the legendaries, because that one's Xerneas, that one is Evolto, well, or one of the two is just Xerneas and Evolto. And then I eventually have to do the side quest to get Zygarde, and then there's the Diancie side quest. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, let's see, get via internet. I'm pretty sure there's still the this one. This is the Mewtwo one. Also, I don't know if I said thank you for the wellness check, but thank you for the wellness check, Danny. I appreciate it. Yes, so this is the one to get the Mewtwo and the Mewtwo and the Mewtwo X. We still have to finish the Diancie side quest. So I want to do that. Also because I want to use a Diancie. And that's kind of where we're at. Also, for anyone that has been wondering, yes, I am still keeping Zero here. Our good friend Enemy Zero, who is still one of the strongest Pichus out there. I probably should switch its nature though, because for some reason they made it a physical. Why is its physical attack better? Why is its physical attack better than its special? I should remedy that. Do you get Volt Tackle? Does Volt Tackle exist in this game? No, it doesn't. Here, you can punch things. That's not what I wanted. It just gets a bunch of physical moves, because why not? I do want to keep Surf though. Surf is fun. Anyways, yes, this is the current outfit. This is where we're at. In terms of the Mabel's research stuff, I am at level 46, or sorry, level 45. We gotta get to level 46. A bunch of it is literally just filling the Pokédex is one. Filling the Mega Evolution Dex is literally just me buying the Mega Stones, and then I have to eventually go back and catch a bunch of these ones. I'm probably gonna do this one off stream. And then in terms of the Pokemon battles, I'm unfortunately at 396 out of 500. And in order to get the shiny charm, you need to do 1000. So that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Also, hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Here we go. Just had to check my cords. If they aren't in as far as I can be, then they don't work. Anyways, yes, I've been having fun with the Infinite Royale. So pretty much for anyone that is just joining or watching this later, when you're doing this, if you're in the post game, you get access to the Infinite Royale, which is basically you being able to just constantly earn points and being able to battle people. I already did the first one, but literally all you have to do is just do X number of battles. Every time it's like 50, I think it's like 5,000 points or something, or 50,000. And then that gives you a challenger's ticket. Then you can come back to Quasartico Inc. And then you can get different items, and then you can eventually battle other people. The first one you battle is literally the first cab driver you fight, who stays the same level, by the way. I didn't catch that one on screen. Oh, right. And then I did the one, and then I have to do the side quest where she wants us to go back to the hotel, which is another story quest that we have to do. Let me just see who else I want to raise. So this is the Fennekin that I eventually want to work on raising. I am working on leveling up some of my other background mons. So there's like Corgeist we're working on. I might just leave Pichu here. I do need to change Deer. Oh, and I got on a Alolan Raichu, by the way, in the background. Hold on. Would you like to work properly, game? Sorry, I just gotta fix what moves it has. Yes, this is Fufi. Literally, all you have to do with this quest is just fight some lady with a Raichu one-on-one. That's it. Yeah, we'll finish with the side quest. Yeah, I've been trying to catch a bunch more shinies. Has not been successful. Besides the ones that I've shown you. We do have to go here. I think I know which main quest this is. Because I'm pretty sure Lida wants us to meet someone here. I figured it would be without we meet again. I would speak with you about AZ, but words fail me. How does one speak fittingly of such a man? It's tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what did you want to talk to AZ about? About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was just for the sake of peace, he did build Ange. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked on Lumios is undeniable. The exact causality is unclear, but we can surmise that Ange's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathering throughout Lumios, which led to the city built for humans to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now, we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Hashire sore yo, kaze no yo ni, tsukime hara wo, badoru. Anyways, hi Stitch, how are you? Welcome on in. Thank you for the badoru. Anyways, perhaps we'll find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose. Right, so I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Lysander Labs, more of my memory returned, and recalled the existence of two beings. I'm good excited for the season 18 girls. Yes, I just saw the release of that for RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't really know any of them. This is another one of those seasons where I actually know nobody. Actually, that's a lie. I do kind of know a little bit about Athena Love Dion, or is it Athena Dion? Athena Love Dion? I can't remember. But that's Morphine's mother, drag mother, if I'm not mistaken. And then she has a drag sister in there as well, so that'll be interesting. And you know they're gonna do a lip sync. Kenya will die for. I don't know Kenya. I don't remember which one they are. Anyways, the one that gives and the one that takes. And yeah, Morphine's family is cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm surprised that they gave two more. I wish I could tell you more. I'm so sorry. For now, all I can remember are these epitaphs. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted its power and is now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you on whom I can rely. That being the situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. Ah, so this is how you get the legendaries. I thought it was one of the other side quests that I had to do. What even was that? It's like that guy was trying to win a cryptic old man contest. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps you could learn more from people with connections to Team Flare? Got anyone in mind? Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab and Grisham at Nouveau Cafe, I suppose. There you go. We'll be cheering for you. Okay. We'll go to Grisham first. But yeah, I'm excited for the Queensdale. I'd say, just looking at their promo look, pretty much everyone looks good. I don't think there's a full-on boot that I'd say. Everyone is like decent. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. Here for another nasty drink. Griselle, I do wish you wouldn't be quite so candid in your sales pitch. What? We saved the whole dang city with him. You think we still need to stand on ceremony? So, what'd you want today? The same old rosary tea? I want the one that gives. I don't like the theme for this one because they all look too similar. That's the one thing. They all look good, but none of them stand out to me because of the similar look. Also, but RuPaul looks great. if you saw RuPaul's outfit. Instead of out for me, there was the one in pink. I don't remember which one the one in pink was. That's the problem. Anyways, you speak of the legendary Pokemon Evil Talon, yes. Ugh, never thought I'd have to hear those names again. Thanks yet for another reminder of all the ways you messed up back in our team player days. If you're facing either of those two, we'll help out. I hate the aftertaste of failure. Indeed, but if you aim to take on a legendary Pokemon, I think it'd be wise to reach out to the good people of Quasartico first. Meet us at Quasartico Inc. building. Discussing this further without them won't get us anywhere, believe me. But also, Stitch, love pink. Love pink. But yeah, there's that stuff. And then I don't know if you guys saw for the Pokemon DLC, but there was a new Mega released, and it is one of my boys. Which means I wasn't gonna raise a Lucario for this, but it seems like I will be raising one in my free time. Don't know if I will get a shiny or not. But yeah, I'm excited to see how season 18 goes. I'm also Stitch, and for anyone else, I'm pretty sure that there are a bunch more older queens. Like, I'm pretty sure there's at least one 40-year-old one, and then I think there's at least a handful of like 30-year-olds, if not late 20s. So that means they'll actually have some experience, hopefully. Anyways, here you are. We heard from Gasham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update on my own. Our team recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Libio City. We have since determined that this object is most likely a legendary Pokemon Yveltal. Yveltal's a real nasty piece to work. It nearly took out a whole team player unit on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use it for the ultimate weapon. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you. We did finally manage to contain it thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including the former Alvin Admin Malva. If our forces hadn't been so big to bleed by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. This time, Quasartico Inc. will be stepping in to help you, so don't end up similarly overwhelmed. Can I help any? You see, Team Flare had advice that they used to train some of their members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokemon using holotech, down to details how they moved and effects on their attacks. Grisham and Griselle here are both experienced for themselves, so we asked for their input, and built ourselves an improvised version. Or improved version. Whoopsies. Yes, we'd had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But this monstrosity Quasartico made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with. Make it the perfect tool with which to train for a great challenge such as this. Papa, I'd like to ask you to battle once more against Victory Lucha and Tyranitar in the Rogue Mega Evolve states. The device is kept in lower levels we call the Rogue Mega Simulator 3000. If you follow me, please. Oh gosh. Hi Koki, how are you? Let's see. Who else do I want to mega? Follow up your crushes here. Let me know. Is it good news? I hope it's good news. Can set you up with the battle against the Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator for here. I'll battle those ones in a minute. Victory Bell. I suppose we'll start with Tyranitar. If I want to do Tyranitar, I probably need these guys. Quest to them, I guess that they were looking for a relationship at the moment, so them was totally fine. I'm pretty sure says, hey, as long as they're chill with it. They're still friends. I'm sorry to hear that they weren't looking for a relationship, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they never want to. Obviously, that we don't want to look too much into that, but it is what it is, and I'm still proud of you for confessing, so good job, Cookie. Alright, I think I'm going to start with Tyranitar. What's up? I got over crying and overthinking. Oh, well, as long as you take the time to, Take all the time you need to grieve, take all the time you need to mourn. It is a sad moment. Feel what you need to feel, which you probably already did, but once that's over, then you can always move on. At least you could say that you did it. Stop being the crush was comfortable progressing. That's an important thing too. Sometimes they'll literally just leave you on red. Or they just like will never say anything. So we take those. Oh, sorry. I'm tired and I'm trying to focus. Because these are always freaking hard. Okay, well at least we're doing a lot of damage. A good little Ferrero Rocher. Hi Moonlight, how are you? Welcome on in. How's it going? Welcome on in. Oh god. God. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, you will not be doing that. Ow. Oh god. Go my queen, go. You do a lot of damage. Oh god, oh god, oh No. Oh gosh. Okay. We need to max revive Dear Failings. Thank fuck. We did it. We survived. Resounding victory, expecting the lesser range. Which Pokemon I'd like to take on next? I don't want to take on any of them. Let's see. Halucha. Who do I have for Halucha? Seriously, who do I have? I suppose I can leave Clefable. I'll swap out Dear Ferrero. Considering that you're fighting type, I should probably swap you out. Oh, I guess since you're on the raising levels too, you know, we should probably just leave it as this. I think this'll work. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't like that they have to force you against them, though. That's not fun. At least they're not the annoying ones, though. Tyranitar is probably the most annoying. I think Halucha was just more it was running after me the whole time. Which I think was the scariest part. I don't think you can get paralyzed. Time to send in Gengu. There we go. So all I have to worry about is the flying type moves. Oh, and I forgot it has Thunderbolt too, so that's gonna be super effective. Speed. Great. Ghost type moves make this hella easy. And then it's gonna rock my shit, isn't it? Gotta max it all I can. Oh, I didn't even realize that Rock Gambit affected it too still. I thought it would have like immunity given that it was a boss. Can you leave me alone? This thing keeps chasing after me. Now I know how to do this. So we literally just gotta make sure we have super effective moves. And then that'll break it during its yellow attack. You know what? It's sad that it took me literally until the post game to figure out how to stun mons. You think I'd be better at it by now? Oh fuck. No, I didn't want to fight it yet. No, this is the wrong team. How do I get out? Oh no. Oh no. This is not the right team. This is not the right team. Well, shit. At least I have my dragon type. And at least you don't move much. The beauty of having a chonker as an enemy. Though I wish I could switch my team. Because, my god, this is gonna take forever. Oh, gross. I'm hoping at least because I'm flying I'm unaffected slightly. Oh fuck. I keep forgetting not to run into those. Yucky. I think I'm just I think I'm permanently special attack down. Just because of how often I have to use Draco Meteor. Oh no. Come on, you can't stop it. I'm also starting to learn that I don't have to move much. That I am perfectly fine just standing here in the corner. Can you believe all this literally just to do a mega battle? Just to do a freaking legendary quest. They could have at least added the megas that we didn't fight yet. I think that would have made more sense. this is gonna be so much longer without Psychic. Here's hoping for the Megas. At least with Mega Gengar, it's part poison, so I'm not as worried about it getting hurt too much. Like, it still unfortunately gets hurt to some degree. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Anyways, we did it. We beat 3 Megas. Superbly done. As expected from one of our first ever ZA Royale champions, you truly are impressive to have so soundly defeated 3 Rook evolved Pokemon on your own, even if there were simulations. I guess it was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe to be Yveltal has finally reached the borders of Leo City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that you needed to. Yveltal has arrived. She appears to be headed for the roof of the Roche District's Galerie de la Lune. Yveltal is said to be able to observe life's force. It represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You actually have to catch it to control it. Great. Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna save. I'm gonna go pee. Because I know it's gonna take a hot minute to beat that stupid thing. So, BRB everybody. Also, before I go on, go pee. Hi Ash, how are you? Welcome in, thanks for the booty. Alright, I'm back. Hi Danny, thank you for the wellness check. I appreciate. I appreciate wellness check. Now where do I go? This one? That's the one that gives, so that's the Xerneas one. Most hashtag favorite. How do I get up here? I'm assuming that there is a... oh wait, no, there is a way to get on this roof. I think there's a ladder somewhere. Somewhere. I just gotta remember where that is. Or do I just literally climb this? Wait, is this the only way up? Oh yeah, I think it might be. Now to remember, how the fuck do I do that? Because I know there's like a round roof thing. Oh fuck. I also know that I can keep falling like this if I'm stupid. Fall here. Then we go over here. And then I think it's this. Time to save. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's literally this. Time to fight the evil bacon. Also, I'm pretty sure these can't be shiny. But yeah, for those of you that didn't know, I started off with Y. Yes, bacon. I started off with Y instead of X, so this is my legendary. Also, I think Xerneas is a piece of shit. Do I just... Oh, okay, I was like, do I get to throw stuff at it? You detected Evol's Stealth Life Force. I suppose you must have found it. Evol is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. I trust you will take care. And you know you've got to catch it, right? It's a big job, but you ought to be up to it. Do I have a choice? How the fuck do I beat this thing? I'm assuming it's not going to be an easy Pokemon fight. The original theme. Yes, Gengar baby. Ow. Fuck you. Go, pit and go. Tell it to eat shit. Oh fuck. Pretty sure this boo boo is supposed to. Yes, he told me about it actually. Yeah, I think they showed me one where it's like the Totodile one I know is fruity. He said that the Cynical one I suggest it's like Ube based off of Gengar would be so cool. See, I don't know if I'm supposed to beat this thing, or if I'm just supposed to start throwing Pokeballs at it. I think I'm supposed to beat it. But yeah, I would love an ube flavored one, or I would just like a sweet peach sort of vibe, you know? Go Gengar baby. What would Mimikyu taste like? Sadness. No! Sadness and loneliness. I didn't catch it. Won't they say anything if you don't? Not so easy until you catch it. Then let's start running around and catch the thing for all our sakes. Wow! Wow! They're literally just like, you can't just leave it. Oh, I'm sorry if I checked you. Actually, no, it's not your fault. I'm pretty sure you literally have no choice but to catch this. Yeah, I found it. I wish I wish that they would tell you something else before catching it. Also, can I really like... I can literally just start throwing Pokeballs at it. That's hilarious. This is one way to get it to stop attacking you. Though I don't particularly know what the strategy is. I kind of do want to keep it in a timer ball though. Because at least it matches the color scheme. I know I wanted to catch it in the moon ball at first. But also, it doesn't really want to catch it. Throwing it in a moon ball will basically be like... It's essentially just like throwing it in a Pokeball. Ow. Poor. You whore. I'm literally just gonna throw a ball at you, so you leave me alone. See, I don't know if the catch rate is just abnormally high, or you literally have to beat it in order to catch it. It's starting to feel like that's literally the case. Oh, there we go. Hi Naoki, how are you? Welcome on in. How's it going? Also, I did it. You never stop surprising me. To think that you would be able to conquer even Yveltal. I just wanted to back to Akulios. Perhaps it's true that wanting too much class division, sending one down paths that don't lead only to defeat. To get ready for early shift, are you? Oh, well, good luck at your early shift. I'm just tired. I just had my late shift, so I'm just relaxing. Yeah, hope work goes well. Anyways, what are you gonna do? What are you going on about now, Chris? Nothing at all. But just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who has subdued Lumios's mightiest Pokemon. Seriously, there's a point here. Would you mind getting to it? My point is, only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive in the past, and now I am focused only on becoming the greatest I can be. Better goal, I rather think. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. I think I also maintain a nice expression when I'm dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot cup full of props to you. I swear it's not just dregs we couldn't sell today. She's lying. She's lying. She's giving us leftovers. Also, yay, we got Yveltal. I hope we don't have to do much, like a bunch of like mega fights for Xerneas. So what did I get? I got a careful one. Decent, special attack, defense, special defense. Okay. You work at a bookstore now? Oh, I was gonna ask. I don't even think you I recall you didn't even mention where you worked, and also I didn't wanna, you know, I didn't want to intrude and be like, where do you work? Where are you now? You know, sort of vibe. But are you enjoying it? Totally forgot. Yes, I am. Well, that's good. Congratulations. You're only 10 for now? Oh, I see. So do you know when you'll get like a full position? Also, I have to figure out if we're gonna do fights with Xerneas, we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna need to do that. Also, I think I'm probably going to use some level up candies on dear Scolpede. Does he after or during January? Oh, okay. Well, again, hopefully that's something that you find out sooner rather than later. But I'm sure you'll get it. Oopsies. That is not what I wanted. Okay, next off, we're going to go to Mabel's thing. Yeah, did you find any good books that ever since you started working there, or are you more just like restocking, would you say, cleaning? Do you get to make recommendations? I hope you get to make recommendations. I know you read a lot of good stuff. You got Mona's Eyes from your store? What kind of book is that? Oh shit. Mabel's angry. Greedy little imbecile. Throwing even more budget into the Wild Zones because now they're here with the tourists? We can't handle that without more funding. This idiot mayor is gonna be the death of me. They call it painting historical. Interesting. Interesting. I don't even know what that would involve. Oh, is that about like Mona Lisa? If it's historical paintings. Anyways, sure, things with Prison Tower calmed down at last, but that doesn't mean there aren't other threats to Lemios. The signs are all there. Ooh. Well, look who's here. The finest researcher in the entire Maple stable. When you said Mona Lisa, I immediately thought of Cupcake. Pff, not that one. Different than Mona Lisa. Anyways, you must have something pretty annoying to ask me if you come all the way to my office, right? Well, Lysander did mention something. Here we go again. Even after years on the straight and narrow, I still can't escape my past. So you're going to become a balancer of politics in your armies to each week someone work. Oh, is it? I hope it's not sad. That sounds like being a sad one. Anyways, alright, I guess I can't avoid it forever, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what I know. There's a pair of legendary Pokemon in the Kalos region. The one that takes is otherwise known as Evolton. The one that gives usually called Xerneas. I know quite a bit about the two since Team Player tried to end up capturing them both. Did they just retcon them into just capturing one? Or both instead of one? Listen, I'm about to share something important, so I need you to pay attention here, kid. We've been getting some strange readings lately from the wild zones around town. If I had to posit a theory, I'd say it's almost like the areas have been bathed in Xerneas' life energy. And in every wild zone we've detected these weird readings, we've seen a certain kind of Pokemon appearing without fail. They're alpha Pokemon, but not the usual kind. Something's not right with them. Assumably was that? Oh, I hope no one dies, but Brothermon probably will. These anomalous alphas have been connected somehow to Xerneas to the one gives. And even if they aren't, I guess we still have to take care of them. Alphas always spell danger. I'm sure you can tell where this is going, right? Your new research task is to defeat catch or defeat the anomalous alphas in wild zones 3, 5, and 9. Now get to it. 3? Which one's 3? Before I do that, I have to step away again. I'm sorry, I will be right back. BRB, everybody. micro puppo. No, that's just my penis. But anyways, oh shit, I gotta read it. Hi Josh, how are you? Pokemon in? How's it going? Sorry guys, I had to step away. I had to step away to go get something. Yes, I got bigger. I got bigger when you guys came in. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got excited. But anyways, yeah, so sorry Josh. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope Kirby Air Raiders do well. That was on my list of things to buy. Are you enjoying it? But anyways, yes, welcome on Raiders. My name is Papa Lostfeld, and you can watch me a VTuber. It's gonna be a chilled stream tonight. I'm a chill variety streamer, but I also am just really tired tonight. So I'm just vibing, but I also want to try and get some more Pokemon stuff done before the DLC. So that's where we're at. Also, hi Monk, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well too. It's fun. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I remember playing the original one, so I'm excited to eventually play that one. But also understated Diva, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And yes, if you guys have to go get some rest or water, please go do so. Otherwise, you're welcome to chill here and fall asleep, because I cannot fall asleep, so we're just playing games instead. But anyways, yes, we're trying to finish post-game content in Pokemon Legends EA. So if you do not want to be spoiled, please step away now. We're at the point where we're catching the legendaries. So, I mean, you already know what they are. So there's nothing fancy about that. But in any case, yes, if you guys are just joining, we just did the Evoltal quest. We're doing the one for Xerneas, and then eventually we have to do the one for Zygarde, which I assume is after this. And then I'm almost done the Pokédex. I just gotta get a bunch of the trade evolutions. So I'm literally just missing a Aromatisse Slurpuff, Scizor, and Steelix. And then I didn't raise a Delphox because I am trying to get a shiny one, but if I need to just to complete the dex, I will. It'll literally take me like 2 seconds to get one. But yeah, time to get the deer. So what we were originally doing is we were doing this Maple Side quest, so she wants us to go fight some alphas. I think it was in 3, 5, and 9, if I'm not mistaken. I'm assuming they're not going to be any of the Pokemon that are normally there. Oh. Is everything okay? There's a Steelix there. I don't like that. I guess so that's where everyone was saying that the Steelix encounter was. Should I put camera up in? Actually, yeah. Camera up is probably going to be decent against it. That is not my camera up. That is my Feraligatr. I am what you call a little bit stupid. Also, that Skittle won't shut up. Shut up. Should I be a freaking goat? I used the timer ball, not the quick ball. God damn it. Ha. Please move out of the way, little man champ. You whore. So I guess this thing doesn't really want to be caught. Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted. No, don't die, Gengar. You're too pretty to die. Please let me catch it. No, you whore. That's rude. I wanted one of those. Anyways, 3, 5. Oh, first we should probably heal. So I don't know why it's doing the thing where... Why are you glitching out again? I didn't do anything differently. Stupid game. Stupid capture card. It's not the game, it's the freaking capture card because I know my capture card sucks. Anyways, 3, 5. What the hell am I fighting? What am I fighting in 5? Where am I fighting 5? Oh, that's a Glade. Oh, that's not good. You got an electric blanket? I've always wanted one of those. Have you been enjoying it? Hi, Azura, how are you? Welcome on in. Also, give me 1 second. What plushie did you want? And welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. Also, my you made my thing glitch out. Actually, wait, I know which one. What? I already would know which one. It's nice because Steven's cool about it. That's very good. Ooh. I do. I'll get one of these or the green. We could even get the green one out, but either this one or the green one. Usually they're both good. But anyways, yeah, welcome. They have a Sherpa? A Sherpa. Ooh. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh no, it's got a Swords Dance boost. My fault. Got my queen. I'm gonna catch you anyways, even though I don't need you. Are any of you shinies? No, I don't care. Let's see. And then 9. I'm scared to see what 9 is gonna be. Where is it? What is it? How is it? I'm betting it's probably gonna be up here where the meow stick is. Nope, that's just a meow stick. Where the hell is it? Where the hell am I going? Is it supposed to be up here? That is a carving. Okay, yeah, no, it's not the cadavers. It can't be you. Okay, so it's not up here. Where is it? Where the fuck is the It's not here. Is it over by the Mawile? Yeah. There's a Sableye. There's a Mawile over there, but that's not what I'm looking for. Oh god, gremlins. It's not the Manectric, where is it? Hold on, we're just gonna wait for it to switch. I swear she said it's in zone 9. But I could be extremely wrong. Would it say? You can't see me. Okay, but that's the Meow Stick. So then where is... Oh, is it the Pangoro? Oh, that's what it is. Well, shit. Who has psychic moves? Or fairy moves? Why is my thing glitching out again? What the hell's wrong with you? Literally, I'm doing nothing. Have you calmed down yet? No. Okay, 1 second. I swear, if this thing doesn't want to work again. If it doesn't want to work again, I will cry. Some days it just wants to work fine. Other days it's just like, no, fuck you and everything you want. Freaking panda. Freaking panda, leave me alone. I don't know why it doesn't want to attack though. It's in a weird state where it just wants to only do one thing. An S-ball seems like a terrible choice of ball. That's fine. Thank you for the wellness check, Danny. My Danito. And I'm hoping now it's time to fight Xerneas. Also, you have Pokemon. I could have gotten the starters here a long time ago. Thanks for coming. I figured out what does I need for you. Nice. Well, that's the response, is it? Fine, if you're gonna be so very boring, I'll just get to the point. See, my predecessor left me a little homework. He asked me to trust some of his Pokemon to any interesting trainers I came across in my work. And despite your disappointing reactions right now, you're generally pretty interesting. Don't be shy, go and choose one. Oh, I must choose the Bulbasaur. I must choose my lettuce. I know I already have all of them, but I want the lettuce. Joy Soul Wave. I twied. Better not let me down for thinking you're actually any fun. Show me this Bulbasaur wild. This world there. This Bulbasaur wild world of new sights and experiences. I could have done this so early. This is mission 22. My god. Is that at least any good? Attack space. Oh, I might use this competitively. Because I do want to use a Venusaur. Mega. Anyways, and here's my little star researcher. See, tackling my task has trained you up to handle just about anything, would you say? Now then, look at the data you collected. We're basically headed for a disaster. Xerneas, the one that gives life, is beyond a doubt drawing close to Lumio City. We can probably infer that the crisis with the tower triggered this behavior. The excessive magical power from the tower caused Rogue evolution, and if Xerneas shows up, something similar could happen again. I mean, it has Commando basically at a limited pool of life energy. There's only one way to make sure we avoid another disaster. Xerneas must be caught. It looks on track to appear in Wild Zone 11. Wild Zone 11. Once it appears there, it'll be a problem for some outstanding Pokemon trainer to deal with. By which I obviously mean you, not me. You lazy little bitch. Anyways, I gotta buy some more balls. The bubble wisdom for you today is Hapatikapa, Papa, which is, in terms of balls, make sure you don't stick your balls in soy sauce. It doesn't actually do anything. Thank you for your Papa wisdom. Thank you for the redeem. You're welcome, everybody. Did I say it was a good wisdom? No. Is it one that people have been wondering? Yes, because people have been fucking putting their balls in soy sauce for how long now? Thank you. Yeah. Do that for balls? Yes. Totally. 1000%. This season, yes. This season. RuPaul's Drag Race. No, I don't know. Okay, so I have to go to Wild Zone 11. That's such a strange choice for them too. Why Wild Zone 11? Oh, is it on the other side? It's on the other fucking side. Okay. Oh wait, first I have to... Can't believe you spelled me with post-game content. Well, you're here now. This is your fault. You did this to yourself. Also, hi Mood, how are you? Welcome on in. How goes it? Are you doing the good? Or just got mad all my snow? Am I? I mean, yes, I totally am. I'm so angry that you got so much more snow than I did. Oh no, now you have to shovel it. Now you have to watch where you're going on the road. Oh no. Oh, woe is me. I got to use your electric snow shovel. What's an electric snow shovel? Actually, we'd like to. I've never used an electric one. I've always had to use the manual ones because I am what? Cheap. Oops. Same thing as a snowblower, but shovel shaped. Oh, actually, I've seen one of those. I thought that was just a snowblower. I didn't realize that that was also considered a shovel. Just to invest in one? I mean, we already have a snowblower. So I don't know if I really need one, but I will consider. It's better for smaller, more narrow areas. See, now the thing is, we have like a lot of like big areas to shovel, so that wouldn't really work. I guess in the future though, I could keep it on like a. Maybe I could keep it in like the back of my car or something. Where the hell is it? Me, I will invest in one. Is it expensive? Did you have to order it online? Dang, I just saw the official postman and Christian saying goodbye for the final time. I'm not ready. Can you believe it's already time? Mariah Carey comes out, Jose Marichan comes out, and then Andrew Christian. Got yourself for 120, but we don't have a snowblower, so it's over that. Ah, and that's why I'm saying we have a snowblower. So I don't think it's necessarily worth it because we don't have a lot of narrow areas, and if we do, it's literally just like shovelable. Now I see the point. Just is there in Christian underwear? Who knows? Only in memory. What happened to the redeem where you throw you toasty? It broke because Tits is a piece of shit. Tits is a piece of shit. And so it decided that it don't want to work. I eventually have to re-update it. But for now, Tits don't like me. Cancel Toasty. Toasty has been canceled for a while. He don't want to work, so we replaced him with Cerberus. Who needs one dog when you can have three? Looks to make contact with their cartridge. You're up against Tizerny as one of the legendary Pokemon College region. We need to catch that thing. And it's blue. It's blue and gay. Hopefully this one won't be as difficult. quitting is gonna die. Who's quitting? That is a big ass Pokemon. That is my my Scolipede though. He big. Or sorry, she big. You know, with how the sprites work though, it's really not that much bigger than I am. Go and set the ball. You whore. Yeah, I know, I have to go catch it again. If the deer won't go in the ball, then my ball will go in the deer. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. That's not what I meant. I swear. Why did they make this thing so difficult to catch? I suppose I could throw my heavy ball at it, because it's probably a heavy ass deer. I also love that they gave it literally like 2 physical moves when it's a special attack. Die, you stupid deer. Please go in the ball, please go in the ball. You didn't go in the ball, you whore. I'm glad that it lets you retry it, but my god. Also, I want that back. I want that ball back, because it's going to be impossible to get again. So we start over from the beginning. Not only is this thing a menace in competitive, it's also a menace to fucking catch. But I don't want to put it in a dusk ball. I know it's going to be more likely to be caught in one, but like, I want it to at least look good. So sorry everyone, you're going to have to watch me fight this thing a couple more times. Because the big ass deer want to go in the big ass ball. Yay for cutscenes before I get mauled by a deer. Wait, now that I think about Danny, apart from this one, were you talking about my really big Clefairy? Were you talking about my really big pink blob? Was that the really big Pokemon? Because if so, that's an alpha Clefairy, so it's supposed to be big. Go on the ball, go on the ball, go on the ball. Go in the fucking ball. It didn't want to go in the ball. Because it's a bitch. Man, I wish it would let you skip the cutscene though. Because there's literally no way to. Like, come on, I know. Hi, hope you're doing well. Congrats on reaching post game. Thank you. How would like things out overall? It's been fun so far. I mean, obviously, could it be better? Yes. But as in terms of a game I've had enjoyment out of, I've put a lot of hours into this game, and my god, I do not regret it. Even the slightest. Yes, hope you're doing well. Welcome on. And oh my god, thank you for the 50 stream streak. Can you believe it's been that long? Why would you do that to yourself? No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate all the support. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys have seen your Twitch recaps, whether you're a streamer or whether you're not a streamer. Did you guys have anything fun that you saw? I already posted a bunch of mine on the server, but I'm glad that my top tags are Breedable, Pussy, and Embreg. All the things that I'm known for. My breedable pussy that you can Embreg. Yeah, let's go Embreg. Embreg me, bitch. Game, you're trying. Listen, you're not trying hard enough. If I can still walk, you're not doing it right. Freaking game. Let me catch the deer. I'm gonna be spending here like a fucking hour because it won't go inside the ball. And you don't want to catch it in an ugly ball. It worked for eFaltal because at least it's red, white, and black. This is your fellows flown by as always. It was fun to visit here. Thank you for being welcoming. No, I'm glad that you feel welcome here. Thank you for always stopping by to support. It truly does mean a lot to me. Not only you, just but to anyone else that just comes by and says hi. You know, says hi, sometimes doesn't even say anything, just even to people that are just lurking, you know, doing their own thing. It means a lot that you chose me of all freaking people to come and watch. So, from one new dog who is happy to have friends and people that actually care about what he's doing, I thank you. Now that's enough for your sappy moment. Time to fight the fucking deer again for the 20th time. Because it doesn't want to get in the fucking ball. The one thing about restarting it this way is though if you close out of the game then the mega animation starts over. A part of me wonders if I should give up and just throw it inside of a like an ultra ball or something, like a disc ball, but that doesn't fit my aesthetic. A part of me also wonders if I should just replace one of the like rock slide with specifically Poison Jab, just so this fight goes faster. You would think, though, that the heavy ball would have been doing something by now. I got it. Oh. I got it in the special ball. Let's go. Oh my god, you leave the building. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. You sure did it. And to the victor go the spoils, meaning congrats, you got yourself a legendary Pokemon. Seriously, great work. When we found Xerneas 5 years ago, it was basically dormant in a tree-like state. It was a lot easier to secure like that compared to what you had just had to do. But even then, you could feel the life force just roiling around it. I had been researching Pokemon's life energy for ages, and I was still overwhelmed by that feeling. Seeing Xerneas again after all this time is quite something. But look at me, still stuck here, forbidden from traveling about freely or leaving Lumios. Because she's in a fucking plea bargain. Then there was all that mess with the energy leaking from the town powering up all Pokemon. That energy's probably even what caused all these wild Pokemon to flock to the city wanting a taste. In short, things have been rough. But somehow, we managed to prevent even more trouble from befalling the Pokemon here. Looking at it that way, it's nice to know that my work for Team Flare wasn't a total waste. And you still haven't finished all the research tasks I wanted you to do for me either. So maybe you can take a breather today, but I'm still counting on you to get that work done. I wonder if she has a different dialogue if you did finish all the research tasks before doing this. I'm assuming the next task, main mission, is probably going to be the Zygarde one. But anyways, time to show you guys what I originally wanted to show you a freaking hour ago. Is how the infinite royale works. So what did you get? So it has good defense, speed, and special attack. Literally all it needs. I just gotta change its nature, give it some stat boosts, and this Xerneas is good to go. To be a menace and competitive. Anyways, challenger's tickets. Let's see who our opponent is. Oh, it's gonna be Goody Sid. Alright, let me call your opponent to the battle court and then you two may begin at once. I don't know if I brought enough Pokemon to fight your fire types. If I win this time, you have to come work at Nouveau Cafe as my lackey. No. Fuck, absolutely fucking not. Who's in first? I forgot who's in my first slot. Oh no. You are gonna take a beating. Run away. Oh right, you have an Aerodactyl. Ow. I love how it's taken most of its damage literally just from hitting Gladable, which is why I love using Rocky Helmet in competitive, because in the ranked battles, because people kind of just forget that it exists. I'm glad Twitch finally acknowledged Jam Break Tag. Yeah, I'm happy that it acknowledged it for you. Soon you will also get the other gay tags. I don't even know how does it even acknowledge it? Do people just like, it's like, you have searched for the Imprank guide, you know what I mean? Like, is that how it works? I full on don't even know. And then her last Pokemon is Pyro. God, him of her Mega Ring. I wish, I know people have complained about this a lot, but I really do wish that they'd let you change where your Mega Ring is. Or like where, like, what device you use in order to obtain it. Because it is a little bit sad that it's always a bracelet. Like for me, I would want like a collar or something. I'd want a collar, I'd want a necklace. If you really want one, I'd put it between my pants. I'd be down for a mega cock ring. But maybe that's just me. Big nugget. Ooh. XP candy. Now, how many more do I have to do to get the Okay, so at least I've seen every Pokemon. So now I literally need to just figure out where the Zygarde quest is. There's the Zygarde quest, and then someone has to help me trade. If anyone who is here has Pokemon Legends yet and is willing to help me finish trading to get these ones, that would be great. Because I'll also help you get your trade evolutions if that's what you want. Because once you get to the post game, it's really not that hard. Because I know that there's these like community ones, but people don't follow those properly. And I kind of do want the ones that I have back. Mostly because I want to be able to actually like nickname my Pokemon. But literally, once you get to the post game, you can literally just come here and talk to one of these guys. And they literally sell a bunch of the items. And like for Slowking, which I already have a King's Rock. Where is it? I think it's the other dude. Oops. Nope. This guy has the metal coat. Oh wait, yeah, for the metal coat for the other ones, but I don't remember where you get more sachets and whip streams. Because I know you get them from one quest. Actually, let me see, where do you get more? Sachets and whips. Let's see. Post game as well. You know what? Preview for the Revolution quest. Once this is used up, the Olympics we get more random more than the infinite route. Ah, so you actually just straight up have to do the Twitch Royale. Anyway, sorry. I was just responding to some emails to some DMs. I do also want to get one of the Galarian Slowpokes, but I don't know which one I want. But in any case, what else do I need to do? Do I literally just need to keep fighting this thing? I suppose we do. See, I'd rather do this off stream, and then if that's how we get the Zygarde quest, wait, where are we at? Infrareal 39, 41, how do you get 42? Legends, mission 42. Yeah, called Serious. Oh, do I have to go back to the hotel? I think I literally have to come back here. I'm going to swap swap you out for this. I wonder if he's still here. He is. Being that gives and being that takes. Both actions are vital to maintaining balance, but an excess either could destroy it. My memories remain vague, indistinct, yet there is one thing I know. Long ago, I tried to give too much, but my good deeds saw no reward. I wallowed in despair, resentment, and decided to take everything for myself instead. Then came Zygarde, being that seeks to correct excess, to find moderation, to restore balance. I can only imagine that is why it would save me, the one who fired the ultimate weapon. Now I must ask something from you. Battle me so that I may see who you truly are as a trainer. See, if I didn't know to come back here, I wouldn't have. I'm assuming he still has his Mega Gyarados. I'm betting he still probably has his Pyroar. What did he have? I think he originally had like a Honchkrow. Did he have like a Honchkrow Weavile and stuff? I think he did. I'm assuming after this you get Zygarde. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found for battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Is your Mega Stone going to be in your eye? Are you going to have a prosthetic Mega? Actually, I have no idea what that means. Your chance to run there? No. So he does have his Pyroar still. Keeping him brand. Oh, I used the wrong one. Damn, he gets off his attacks fast. Florges. You did not have a Florges. I know that for sure. Sableye definitely do. Weird choice. Weird choice for sure, but I think I understand why. Who you got next? Oh, he has a full team of 6, I didn't even notice. Annoying there. Let me switch out. If only I had Wonder Guard. You don't reach with Freeze Dry? That's rude. A Garbodor. Why? Yeah, there. It's probably his Mega Gyarados. Look at how we cooperate, human and Pokemon. Perhaps there is beauty to this world. He still has his Mega Ring from the previous games. It's still such a weird Pokemon. I'm sure if the games originally had released Mega Pyroar, he would have had it. But it is what it is. Oh boy. Thank God for Freeze Dry. Go, my baby, go. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. He looks so happy. He looks so calm. If only he wasn't a piece of shit in the previous games. But at least he's up to peace. This is why we battle, to reach understanding. Trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that's why he said liked you. Wish for the setting where to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood up against me in defiance. You can't even remember their names. That's fine, because no one else can remember them either. If I tried to understand them, perhaps I would never have fired the ultimate weapon. Zygarde. Hello, buddy. Zygarde. Oh. Oh, where are you going? How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What I want with you at the fatal place, I cannot say. A battle. And all my Pokemon are almost dead. Do I even have enough a Pokeball to catch it with? I suppose I'll just put it in a Dusk Ball. I know people like putting them at rare balls, but I mean, like, that's gonna take forever to catch again. I'll just do a Dusk Ball. Zygarde is one of the few Pokemon that can actually match that. Rice bait. I've been trying to find one of those for Viv. Hasn't been working so far. Time to battle Zygarde. And he says Zed. He uses the non-American way. Oh. Interesting. So we treat it like a mega. Although it takes a lot more damage than I thought it would. You would think that this wouldn't... See, if this was a regular mega battle, look at this. This is taking a lot of damage. What are you doing? Oh, that's an arrows. See, I feel like this is a little bit too big. They should have given it like mega mechanics in the sense that like it actually was a little bit more of a challenge to fight. But I digress. I don't think it was supposed to be extremely hard. Unless there's multi-phases. Never mind, there is multiple phase. Just kidding, I need to learn to shut up. We're probably gonna go through all its forms. Now I understand how this fight works. Now it's at 50%, and it's probably gonna turn into its 100% form. Glaceon is going to be the GOAT tier. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Don't use Lance Wrath, don't use Lance Wrath. Why is that doing nothing? Stop that, stop that, stop that. Okay, and then admitting it's gonna have one last form then. Yeah. Oh boy. As long as it doesn't turn into its mega form, I'm happy. Because my god, that thing is actually nice. Hi Dave, how are you? Welcome on in. How's it going? Oh my god, it's slow. At least it's slow. Oh joy, I'm locked in. What we can do is this. If we're gonna be locked in anyways, we might as well mega. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. No. Please don't tell me I have to restart. Also, how are we supposed to avoid that? Is it gonna make us? Oh, it's gonna make us restart. Oh, what a bitch. Oh, what a fucking bitch. Thank you, God. Thank God you have a fucking 4 times weakness we can exploit. And this is why I have to eat my words whenever I'm talking. You little whore, come back. Part of me thinks I should have taught it. Calm mind. Okay, one from down. Next into its sneaky form. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome on in. How's it going? I'm trying not to die here. You know the usual. How are you? It is a little bit annoying that free star does miss. When it's literally right there. Run away. Run, Clefable, run. Ow. You know what? I should probably use this opportunity to heal. Because that always takes a minute. Sweet. Okay. Time to fight the Megazord. Also time to heal up. It's your pudding. Oh no, I got pudding trapped. Oh no. Come on, use a physical move. Oh no. I've never been into as mad with newer Pokemon, but this looks awesome. Yeah, it's one of the legendaries of this game. It's got multiple forms. But yeah, this is like one of its final forms where it's literally a Megazord. Ow. Yeah, this is Zygarde. I'm glad that at least that's getting its own game, because originally it was kind of sidelined for everything else. Please leave me alone. on, Dragonite. Oh, fuck you. I just gotta rack up mega points. Just gotta rack up mega points. Oh no. Where is it? Hide in the corner. Yeah. Oh, thank fuck. It kind of just feels like I'm not doing anything to it though. Because it doesn't normally have this much bulk. Like, it's bulky in the sense that Zygarde is supposed to have like higher special or HP stat, but it's not supposed to be this much HP. You dodged my attack. See, I don't know what the actual pattern for that is. I think literally all you have to do is just keep rolling and hope that you don't die. Also, the way that it walks menacingly, oh my god. Can you please? I think that's time for max revival. Then once the timer's up, and also I can switch. Actually, I don't even need to use light screen. It only uses physical attacks anyways right now. Oh no. Oh no. So can we toss the hot men's baguettes? Yeah, probably. Also, hi Cole, how are you? Jesus. Stop going after me menacingly. Also, thank you for the wellness check, Cole. I will do that once I'm able to. This freaking Megazord. Stop walking in me, it's scary. This is scary. Don't jump in. Ow. I've been hoping to get a chance to play this after simulation this way. I did it! Thank you for the last check of that. Let the Pokeball fly. I get to catch whatever Pokeball I want. Which one do we want? I said a Dusk Ball before, but if it just lets me choose. We're going with a rare ball. Could you imagine if I miss? Nah, it auto locks on, so we can't miss. But yeah, we caught it in a rare ball. But yeah, definitely. So yeah, I apologize if you're getting spoilers right now, Cole. We're near like the end game. We're in the post game. But I know you'll enjoy it, so. You did a fist bump. So the legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Oh Oh my god, he collected all the cells for us. Thank fuck. Because this mission in fucking Sun and Moon was the worst. There's 3 different forms. You can use Zycard Cube to switch between them. If HP drops to half or less during battle, Zycard changes to its complete form. This form, all Zycard cells have gathered, increases death significantly. I saw like 300 places. It's literally cool, but I do not have so. Wait, it's cool, but I do have several questions. I mean, a lot of you will get one. You'll understand from playing it anyways. But if there is anything that you urgently want to know, I will explain. When Zycard uses up its strength protecting Pokemon with the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered off to far places, so in the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. Why not gay? Why no characters gay? Because Pokemon is fucking homophobic, and they're scared. And now that I think of it, those that Zycard used when it Mega Evolved, they remind me of Seamoos, like those used in the Alola region. References! But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now it falls to me to ponder, what should I do with these 3,000 years I must live? Is it because he fired the ultimate weapon, kind of like he said, that he's kind of forced to just live forever? He just can't die. Is there something you want to do? There is. Also, how Floet's Mega Evolution work because it doesn't need to be at its final evolution. They explain that later in the game, Cole, but it's essentially in this one, it's a special Floet, specifically AZ's Floet is a different one. It doesn't need to be specifically, just because of the circumstances of how it came about. Also because the fact that it was even revived in the first place makes it special, because it was dead. It was dead before. So game logic of fucking course. Yeah, it was dead then brought back to life. I think if we're being actually serious, I think it has something to do with the fact that when Zeta fired off the laser, the fact that he lived 3,000 years also affected Floet. And also I'm pretty sure the Mega Energy had something to do with like the eternal flower that it holds and whatnot. There's a bunch of theories. There isn't really any specific reason. If we're just talking about it in game, it's literally just because it can. Also, look, yes, would smash, but he's also homeless, so you have to smash on the anti-homelessness benches. Anyways, an old proverb says it's good to feed the hungry, but better teach them how to feed themselves. I focused solely on what I believe the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach, but with 3,000 years' time, perhaps, I can make it real. Spicy, you have no shame, you don't, and that's fine. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floet, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we do and so many others met and banded together to make Lumios a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again, but I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. Oh my god, you can speak French. You've never spoken French before. I'm just kidding. Probably in X and Y he was able to speak French. I don't really know. Yay! I complete all the main missions. And now, I'm that much closer to have my living decks. I just gotta remember what order they're in. Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde. Oh, right, XYZ. I'm stupid. Because, I don't know if you guys have noticed here, I have a living dex going. I doubt we'll make any the first person to appear in the next game, sure. Probably. Because now, I'm sure you've seen spoilers. Because now other characters are around. I'm sure he has to. The fact that he's around for thousands of years, just get 3,000 years, which is his curse. Sorry, the fact that he's around for 3,000 years, that means that they can just literally use him however they want, which is kind of kinky, not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I've been working on. This took me forever to do. I actually have a living dex going. For anyone that doesn't know what a living dex is, it's literally just when you put it in your PC, you have every single Pokemon, even in like the previous evolution stages in order. It's not the most organized way, and I don't know why I put an extra Mareep here, even though it's the guaranteed shiny Mareep that you get throughout the store just completing quests. But for the most part, I do have everything. I'm trying to get all the forms. I did get all the different forms of Floet and Florges. It's not really hard to do, especially in the late game. I tried to get the different forms of like Pyroar up here. I'm still missing the trait evolutions. I messed up here. Accidentally put one extra space over. Eventually I'll move this. because I accidentally miscounted how many Pokemon go over here. Aegislash deserved it. Aegislash deserved better because my god, Aegislash kind of sucks in this game. Cole, the stance change mechanic takes too long, and it basically will die in between because every time it changes, it goes invincible. But the problem is that it takes a minute for it to reload back in because you have to A lock onto the Pokemon or choose a move, and then B it'll take a minute to even like release the move even after it transforms, meaning it'll probably get hit twice. So it unfortunately does not do well in this game as much as it did in the previous games, and which is kind of sad because I like that Pokemon. But anyways, yes, I messed up here. I need to get those trade evolutions. I did a bunch of the trade evolutions you can get just in game, so that's fine. It's a bunch of them I did also just trade from random people. And then I just need to get the item evolutions. I eventually want to get all the sizes of Gorgeist. I gotta catch up a couple more Pumpkaboos. Well, we're getting there. And then, like I said, I do have to get a Braixen. Eventually, Boo will get, or not a Braixen. Well, eventually we'll get a Delphox. I do have enough for, and this is my extras box, just if in case anyone needs to trade or it just needs an extra. I do have my Fennekin here that I could use. But yeah, thinking about this, which Pokemon who evolve and become itself but more? If two Pokemon actually became a Metang, also do Magnetai. Oh, yeah, actually, I think there is specifically one guy over here that actually makes use of that. Because there's a kind of quest. First of all, there is a lot of them. I don't understand it. First of all, when it comes to like things like Ductree and Magnezone, don't know. There's this guy. He used to. I remember someone telling me this. He used to have 4 Beldum. He starts off with 4 Beldum, and now he has 2 Metang. Check it out. Remember this Beldum I caught? They evolved these Metang. Again, after repairing all invaders, they're my handy little helpers. They actually. It's a really good that you brought that up because they actually made use of it. And they also, I like it when Pokemon NPCs and trainers, after you do quests, like have changes over time, like this one. It's a little bit silly, it's not necessary, but it's nice to see a little bit of change of pace. And the fact that this lady keeps out her float, she does a mission where you generally just have to fight her. So your 3 years going to come true? Yes, it is real. But yeah, that's most of the main missions down. So now I can, like I said, I'm probably going to, well, we're not going to end stream yet. I'm probably going to go until at least 3 hours, but in order to get the Shiny Charm and the Master Ball, well, the Shiny Charm is the main draw. You have to finish all these quests. So, like I said, filling the Pokedex, I have 5 more Pokemon. 4 of them are trade evolutions. 1 of them I just have to not be lazy. And then, like I said, I have to earn enough money, which is literally just me fighting more in the evening round, which I probably should do. Now that I think about it. Realistically, I probably should do this more. I also could do more rank stuff. Which Pokemon do you wish got a Mega Evolution for no specific reasons? Has a list of fan art to me. Oh my gosh. If we're talking about specifically in this game that I'm disappointed didn't get one, Roserade is one. I think Roserade is a cool one. I'm surprised that Slurpuff and Aromitis didn't get one, actually, considering that they are some of the, or not so, the evolved forms of Swirlix and Spritzy. I'm surprised they didn't get one. Pango I can understand. Aegislash should have gotten one too, I would probably say. I don't think the evolution should have gotten any. Could you imagine if Furfur got a Mega Evolution? It probably wouldn't work because of all the forms, but could you imagine? Dragalge got one. Oh, Clawitzer is one I think should get it. Clawitzer. Oh, no, you know what? No, cool. You know what my final answer is? It's probably going to be Goodra. All the other pseudo legendaries have a Mega. Dragonite has one. Dragonite just recently got one. Tyranitar has one. Metagross has one. Salamence has one. Who's the 4th gen? Garchomp has one in 4th gen. I forget what 5th gen is. 5th gen is Haxorus. Obviously, Haxorus probably wouldn't make sense, but like, I think I'm gonna say my final answer is Goodra. This one. Probably that one. or even just like any of the I really do think any of the aces from the previous gym leaders would make sense. Like Vivian would probably be a hard one to do, not gonna lie. They would have to do some weird, like, I bet if you did like some fancy thing with like all the mosaic patterns of the different Vivian patterns put together, probably that would be a cool one for Viola. For Grant, Tarantum or Morris would be fine. I should know you get all now because I need to get back to. Oh my god. I would say at the very least, the gym leaders too. So Vivian, Aurora slash Tyrantrum. For third gym, Karina already has her, so whatever. And she also has Mega Lucha, so fuck that. Ramos and his Go-Go. Go-Go would be cool. Who was fifth? Oh, fifth was Clement. Clement, I don't know if I want. His ace was Heliolisk. I don't really care for Heliolisk, so I don't particularly care if that one does get it. Who was I do think I still stand by a Florges. The Florges should have gotten one for Valerie, and then Olympia has Meowsticks. I don't know if they're gonna get one. Mega Phalanx is being. I have a Mega Phalanx. I am so glad that they gave it one, because they are my favorite little boys, and I love them to bits. Because seriously, oh, I can't even Mega Evolve right now. Yeah, it's so adorable. And look here, listen to them. Listen to them do the plop plop. They do their little plop plop, and I love it when they walk. It is literally the most adorable thing. They sound like gumdrops. They kind of sound, yeah, they do sound like gumdrops. They also sound like how Kirby walks, you know? Like something just cute and fuzzy. But yeah, I'm going to probably take a little bit of time to do, I don't know, I think I'm really gonna do some of the side missions actually. Because I have a crap set to do. Kirby Phalanx adds a list. Oh my god, could you imagine? Actually, yes, I do imagine. And I know you can't do it, so I believe in you. But yeah, I have a bunch of side missions to do. Where do we want to start? I guess we'll just start down here. Because I think I've done all of the ones where the Galarian forms that are available. Like I did the Raichu one, I did the Stunfisk one, and I did the Slowpoke one. The amount of Pokemon merch they can make from this game is unreal. It's truly true. It's very true. But they also need to make more plushies. I would get a Phalanx plush. A set of 6. Oh yeah, this lady. Like if they don't make a real Canary shirt, we're not gonna. Yes, they need to make a Canary shirt. My god. Hi Pika, how are you? It's been a long time. Why are you? I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. Where is the ban button? Where is the ban button? Does anyone know where the ban button is? If I right click and click ban on Pika P Star for the fucking 6-7 joke, would anyone? You got rid of the 6-7. Okay, you're forgiven. That is the only thing I do not care for. But anyways, it's them just joking. Welcome on in Pika Hour. Where's the mute? Where's the fucking mute button? I almost clicked ban. I'm not gonna ban you. Ban button is right here, pokes your belly. You little bitch, stop poking there. Stop poking there, I'm sensitive. Oh, I have to find him. Use a Mega Sableye. Enhance your Mega Sableye. Okay, this might take a while. I just popped in to bother you with that. Well, I was gonna shout you out. I was gonna shout you out to a fellow streamer friend, but now I don't think I will. Cause you did the 6-7 thing. You did the thing. And I'm upset. Time to cancel Pika P Star. But anyway, it is nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. What else do I have? I almost have enough for a bunch of the stones. Mega for Alligator Mood, make a trick. I have seen someone do how do you pronounce it? Goal, is it a Giginka, a Jijinka? Of someone who moved that a maker for alligator, and they made it into a hoodie. They made it into sort of hoodie jacket, and if I could find it again, I would post it. But definitely could be done. Okay, screw this. I don't want to do that mission. What's the rest of get one? I have so many missions to do. What's this? Why is there a hole? Who dug this big hole right in the middle of our garden? Hey, I know you. You're part of the team MZ. This mystical boat really doesn't like his garden being messed up. So if you don't want to take the blame, you better go find out who did this. Goblin must have dug in other places too. I'll trail holes to find them. I'm good at following holes. I always love a good hole. Okay. So trail of holes. Hole. Hole. Also, how are they digging through concrete? What is this, a Steelix? Is this a fucking Steelix? Yeah, isn't either one? Oh wait, I have to investigate. Never mind. Also, please break that. I've heard some new husband destruction of public property. He's mine. I know some of the other people that stop by say they like Corbo. I like him. I think he's a little bit too short for my liking. But yeah, no, I'm into himbos. I do love the himbos a little bit more. Even though I would also do Corbo at the same time. If I wore Corbo at the same time, would probably be my choice. And add in one of the construction workers. Corbo's your short king. Rip to the short people. But yeah. Where the fuck am I going? He's fun-sized. See, it's not about the size, it's about how he uses it. There's a simple solution. What's that? So I'm going the wrong way. Where the hell am I going? But yes, what is the solution? Cool. To lift him up in the air? Eiffel Tower? Oh, that is true. Okay, I lost track of the holes. I am very confused. Yes, no, I would do an Eiffel Tower. I have done an Eiffel Tower, both in real life and in the VTubing scene. Where the fuck am I going? Oh. Fascinating, yes indeed. Oh, it's a Dwelba. Oh no, I have to fight a fucking mole. Just watch that I'm like extremely over-leveled and that's like level 24. Okay, it's 54, fine. Oh great, I no stay. No, stay away from me. But yes, I have Eiffel Towered before. Is it really? Okay, in art it's fun. In real life, it depends because you have to be kind of coordinated. You know what I mean? Because you're working your top half and your bottom half. Okay, depends on your bottom half. If you're on the side that is inserting into said portion of the Eiffel Tower, it's a little bit harder, I think, because you kind of have to move. If you're inserting into the other side, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Hi Blair, welcome for follow. Thank you for following as I'm talking about Eiffel Towering. I'm the biggest fan ever, oh my lord. How dare? How absolutely dare you? You're getting cancelled. First, not cool. First, Pika P-Star comes in here doing the 6-7 thing, then Blair doesn't follow me. And then I have to explain the Eiffel Towering situation to everybody. It sounds like too much effort. Yeah, that's basically where I'm getting at, Stitch. It's because you have to coordinate not one person, but two. But I mean, I guess that's what makes like threesomes hard in general. Anyways, hey, Team MC Grunt, you better have found one who made these holes. It was this thing. You're right here? Yeah, but I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother you. You're right, if it looks like it would be really uncomfortable. It kind of is, I'm not gonna lie. Because you have to worry about someone right between you and someone in front of you. And it's basically like the gymnastics but fucking. I'm gonna bother you, bitch. No, I'll bother you. Actually, that's a lie. I'll never do it. Oh, the mafia is taking the freaking drover. Wait, is it only 3, the one I googled that for? You can do 4. The easier one to do is 3. At least in my opinion. No matter which part you are, something will be sore and not in a good way. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but yeah, definitely. It's just however you want it. Yeah, there's a 4 one. So think of how you would do it with 3. Then add a 4th one on top of the person in between the 2 people. Like, think of a triangle. Then think of a second line in between the triangle. You can do it that way. Or you go, why am I talking about this? We're talking about... I'm playing Pokemon. Why am I doing this? What is wrong with me? Is this what my life has come to? Anyways, here's the hot guy. I would Eiffel Tower him. Oh, I remember people telling me about this one. Because he's the one that wanted to keep a Gengar, and his name is actually Gengar. What's wrong with that? I don't know. Also, I want to figure out how people do those ones. Because you know how I've seen people do ones where it's like... Okay, hold on. I want to do a thing. I'm very bad at posing. But if I do a thing here, right? And then I do this. And then I do the pose. Where's the... Oh, it's not going to let me do it, is it? I need someone who's actually good at this. Because I need to... Hello. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I know there are people that like have it like fancy things where it'll be like they'll be able to like put their fist directly inside of them or have like a fist like touch them to figure out the logistics how someone could draw a diagram because I draw the matching. Just I'm sure you could just Google it, it's fine. Not fist bumping the croc. Well, the problem is that he's that tall. Ball besting. See, but I know there are ones where people can literally just like pose it so that they're like touching right where they need it to. See, if I stand here, we're too far. How the fuck are people doing it? Are they doing a glitch? Or do I have to literally like be in him? Like, do I have to do like... Be in him? You know what I mean. That's not what I'm trying to do. What do you mean there isn't enough room? This game doesn't let me do anything fun. Oh. Hold on. There we go. This is good enough. Could I just make this my new ZA Royale picture? That smile. How do I change my photo? And back. Wait. Found something else to draw. My god. Yeah, my OG profile's so funny. I don't want to change that one because also that one is good. Yeah. It does look kind of flat. I mean, look. If we're being actually pedantic, his face is hot. But you know what? Look at this. The fact that my headphones are thicker than his waistline and his ass. Isn't that sad? But with power vetting, I suppose. But yeah, look at this. The fact that my headphones are wider than his dick and ass. Is I respect the flat king, but also, yeah, he has no crotch. Hold on. While we're doing this, he doesn't have the hockey bot that everyone's going crazy for, and he rivalry. No, apparently not. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Can I do something with you? If only I was better at posing. The problem also too with Ivor is he's fucking huge. So like any pose that I want to do, I would like to something with him because he's tall. Yeah, me too. But like I can't. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Inspect the ass. I love how Ivor's judging us too. Oh, never mind, he's happy now. Can I actually be in his ass? Hold on. I know we're not actually doing anything important, but like, this is kind of important. He thinks you're working them glutes? Oh, I'll be working his glutes, alright. Hold on. There we go. Nuzzle, nuzzle. Nuzzle, nuzzle. Nuzzle the ass. So anyways, how's everyone else's day going? Not the brrr, brrr. We're motorboating him. This is very important gameplay, by the way. This needs to be done, otherwise we are not having the full experience. Because of this 10 times better, right? Now you're thinking dirty thoughts, oh no. See, I would make this my new profile picture, but apparently a bunch of like I hang out and I sometimes like frequent the Reddit subreddit. They don't like this, but also the gays don't get anything, so like, come on, let us have this. Gotta eat like groceries, we really do. But seriously, I have seen pictures of people like doing a pose where they like grab his tits. Let us have one, exactly. Like, do I have to be like this? Because which one is the most reach out pose? Say what now? See, yeah, there's ones where the people are literally like grabbing his tits. Like they angled it in a way that it looks like you're doing. Hold on. I do. Oh, I got pictures to look up later for research. No, people are straight up doing this in game. Obviously, I'm sure that there's a way to do this, right? Because it from this angle it doesn't work. I think I'm gonna have to do like, if I was gonna do it, it would have to be like, oh wow, I like this pose. I like seeing it from this position. Wait. Wait. I think this has awoken something in me. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. No, I'm facing the wrong way. Well, this one looks like he's judging us. If I make him happy. See, the problem is... The other problem is that he's fucking too tall. So, like... I can't... Oh, wait. That's not right. That's his hand. Hold on. Is this gonna say it's too close? What do you mean? Is this too close too? No, that's not his crotch. Yeah. God, his tits are so nice. Now, see, friends, if we compare this man, I would be the type to get all blushy for hand holding and change my mind. No, he would. Well, actually, he wouldn't even really understand what the hand holding is. He would think that it's some sort of like training technique. And then he would realize that it's actually something romantic. Yes, this guy has a profile. Oh wait, actually, you know what I could do? How close can I get to his crotch? Man, if built like brick wall and that Dorito torso. All right. How? I know some people. Hold on, wait. That should be me. Well, it's my turn. It's my turn with the sexy man. His waist is snatched. Yeah, it is. His waist is snatched. He actually has pretty good biceps. Eh. This is probably as close as it's gonna let you get to his crotch. Or I guess we could do this. Does this look suggestive enough? If I cover up the bottom half. There we go. Oh, wait, we could go see fish eyes. Blur. Oh, if we blur it, then it's literally like one of my mangas. Right? See, they blur out the important parts. Wait, do we want him angry or do we want him asleep? Oh, wait, now this just looks horny. Now it just looks like he's enjoying it. Can I make him smile? Hold on. I'm trying to see which one looks better. Oh my god, black and white. A black and white dick sucking. I'm just taking this in every single color just to see how it looks. I love having his tits bigger. Sorry, I had to. There we go. Do you guys think I should replace my ZA Real picture with this? Do you think I would get cancelled for it? I know you can't really report in this game, but oh, by the way, I forgot to give you a shout out earlier. One sec. Both follow AR, they're cute. Should I replace my my Zeta Real picture with this? Do you think everyone would judge me? Oh yeah, no problem, anytime. I will only do it if you guys say I should. I would make it mine, that's fair. Oh. Oh, wait. Did... How would I... What other poses look like? I know there's not enough room. Yeah, no, it don't work. I also wish it would let you sit with Gwen. Because I think she is the most adorable lesbian. Since we're here anyways, there's a little lampent. Did you guys notice that this thing is a little lampent? That's so cute. She looks so done with my shit. So they're just like, is this the reason that you came here? Do you actually have nothing better to do with your life? Oh, there we go. Now she's happy. I love the fact that she has like little to no expression. Those are always kind of my favorite characters. And the ones that are also kind of judging you at all times. You can't have that reveals because everyone looks somehow short and freakishly tall at the same time. Yeah, Gwen is short. Gwen is very short. Gwen is short. Ivor is tall as fuck. Corbo is really short. I don't remember how tall Canary is. Let me go see. Also, she's probably streaming, so... Yeah, Tarragon is actually taller than you think he would be. Like, look at this man. I know he's on a little platform, but the fact that he's almost your character's height on a platform means that he's not that much shorter. Also, can I do something with you too? He's also slouching, exactly, because he's old. Hold on, wait. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm doing a thing. 1 second, friends. Yeah, the construction workers are peak. Hold on 1 second, friends. There we go. That's all I wanted. Take screenshot for later. I'm pretty sure Canari's almost your height, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of hard to tell because she's sitting. Also, we're literally in her stream. Hi, chat. Oh, wait, so what is her screensaver? Girl, what do you have on your screen? What does she have? A bunch of PDFs? She has like 4 wait, hold on. She has 4 folders. She has herself down here. She's not even streaming. I don't understand. The layout of her PC does not spark joy. Like, what are these icons? Why are they just randomly dispersed? Do you guys see this? Like, I have judgment. Is that the AZ tournament winner, Canary? Maybe. Also, where is she? Oh, she's there. She is. I can't take a picture with her properly, though. See, I think the problem is too, like, this is like the only place you can see her after a while. So literally... Oh yeah. Also, her fucking smile expression is so smug. I hate it. Yeah, she became invisible. But yeah, there's those. Corbo. Where is Jacinthe? But I want to go visit Jacinthe. I'm sure her and Lebon are like over here somewhere. She's probably stepping on Lebon right now. You know, using Lebon as like a step stool. Or a footstool, so to speak. Yeah, cotton candy here. Where is she? Oh, there they are. They're both here. Again, Lebon is just so concerned every time. I just want her to be happy. I bet she sleeps in a cotton candy maker. Jacinthe probably does. Lebon probably just tries to make sure that she doesn't do that. She looks so precious. Wait, can they both make expressions? Oh, they do. Leban, is this Leban's hair all fake or real? Because I'm like 50-50. I'm sure. Oh, that's a for alligator. I would say. Hold on. That's not where I want to go. Because it's very like stiff. If you guys see this, her hair is like very stiff, but definitely attached to her head. Although, I don't know if it's just the lighting, but it kind of does look like everything past like the braid portion, like the first bow. It does kind of look like a different shade, but that might just be the lighting. So I would believe it's kind of like, if you guys know Danganronpa, Celestia Ludenberg, how the fact that she's actually short hair, but she has extensions for her ponytail, for her twin tails. I would say, realistically, I'd say Lebon's hair is real. Lebon's hair is real, and if it was fake, it would just be the ponytail portion, but it's probably real. Jacinthe is 1000% real. Like, she definitely paid like good money to have it extended to that point. There's no way that she wouldn't. Because she's that insane. Like, if it fits into her aesthetic, then yes, she will find someone to give her a volumized air. Like, maybe it's all setting spray, but if she takes it to only fill out, I would not be surprised. Yes. Like, if someone had told me that she put actual cotton candy and styrofoam inside of Jacinthe's hair, I'd believe it. Oh yeah, she is insane in general, and I love her for that. Because also, fun fact, if you guys know, if you do the Zeta Real enough, you eventually get a mission with her, and you literally just get to do a tournament with just Jacinthe. It's insane. Oh yeah, her outfit is nice. I think her color palette is probably one of my favorites. I think I would genuinely say that Jacinthe's color palette is probably my favorite of all the characters. I don't know if she's my favorite design though. I think if we're talking actual design, I would have to say either say Gwyn or Corbo, because both get off what they're supposed to be doing. Like, Gwyn is definitely the ghost type specialist. There's no doubt about it. She has like you know, like the regular, like somewhat regular clothing, like the puffer jacket. The only weird thing I'd say is her hat. But I mean, that's a Pokemonism. Jacinthe, Corbo, and Cyrene are your favorites. Wait, which one's Cyrene? Hold on, Stitch, which one's Cyrene? I don't know which one Cyrene is. I can't think of that right now. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Pachament, Chandelier Girl. Oh, Gwyn. Gwyn. That is Gwyn. No, Cyrene is Vanessa's sister in Fire Emblem. But yeah, definitely Corbo. Like, look at this man. Hold on. Wait. Why is it not letting me move? Sorry, is that paying attention confirmed to Sarah? Oh yeah, she is. Hold on. Look at him. Look at his precious smile. And then look at him angry. Look at his opposite of a smile. And then look at him eat. I could watch him sleep all day. That didn't sound creepy at all. That totally didn't sound creepy. What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? He angry. When he angry, he angry. And then Philippe doesn't really change much. Philippe kind of feels like a how do I put this? Like some sort of robot doll, with the way his expressions are. Like his eye, the way his eyelids work. Doesn't it kind of just feel like? I know it's the Pokemon animation, but it does kind of feel like robotic. And the fact that his beard sort of hides some of his mouth too. It just kind of feels like how a robot's mouth has a slit, you know, that it just goes blah 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 blah. Eh. The one thing I do wish with this game is that it did let you, like, I'm glad that it at least puts the characters in situations where you can talk to them outside of their area, because sometimes characters are literally just static. Well, first of all, they are static, which is what I'm a little bit annoyed with, but the one thing I do wish is that they had a bit of a different cycle, kind of like Stardew Valley, where they like walk around, they go outside, do things outside of the regular schedule. But I digress. You can only ask for so much in a Pokemon game, and I know that there's a lot, but like, I do wish that another thing that people brought up is that I wish that some of the older gym leaders, besides Karina, because we know Karina's coming back for the DLC, but I do wish some of the other gym leaders, participated in the ZA Royale and actually did more than just exist in theory. Well, I wish they would also, like, by the way, I wish they would also figure out what happened to Clement, because his fucking gym got taken over. His sides were restoring your dominant. No, they really do. This man broke because there's any because you can really expand. Oh, look at him play. That was fast. In fact, you skipped ranks is one thing that'll also help with me, because why? Yeah, I mean, I do kind of get it. I do wish that you skipped a little bit less ranks. I think that's where I'm at. I'm actually okay with skipping ranks, because otherwise it would get really repetitive doing it 26 times. I don't mind skipping a couple. I do think that skipping from V all the way, I think it was up till G, is a little bit much. I do think we should have at least gone up to maybe like S or T. Probably around that area, around like the OP area, and then skip a couple ranks. You know what I mean? Because we could have added in more characters. I don't like the fact that they when they started the pattern of having people named like the people you train, the people you battle against for your exhibition match. That when you battle them, that they started with XYZ, all the way up to I think it was like U or something. Yeah, I would probably agree with you. Like last maybe 2 to 3 videos. Also, I don't know if you're an ad, so I'd probably just wait before I respond to that. That's so cute. Oh yeah, W and Christopher Wader was dumb. Yeah, wasn't his name like Ricardo or something? Wasn't it something like weird like that? Not that the name Ricardo in itself is weird, but it was just like nothing, not even close to W. But anyways, yeah, what I was saying is that like 2 to 3 every few letters is fine. And I understand Vinny being able to skip it. I think that still should have been part of the story, but I don't think it should have been as many as it was. Because I think that they could have added a little bit more time to this game. I might just make some fan designs just to spit them. Ooh, that would be cool. I think at least I wouldn't overwork yourself. I would say at least up to like maybe S. It would be also cool to think of like what sort of like teams they have, because looking back, there wasn't really a theme to them, I would say. Let me look up the rank matches. Because if I do the main promotion match battles, I see. So like Zach is the first one. He has a Slowpoke, Pidgey, whatever. First battle is fine. Yvonne has a Spritzy, Swirlix, and Vivian. So like sort of there wasn't really like a battle strategy there. It was literally just like fairy type, and then pre-bug. Xavier had Venipede, Roselia, Kadabra, and Furfrou. One of the things I wish they would have had, you know what, if they were smart, if they added enough Pokemon to the Pokédex where they started with the letter that the rank they were at is. Although that would be very hard in other languages, actually, now that I think about it, so that might be hard. But you know what I mean, right? Like Zach would have like a Zubat, Yvonne would have like a Yamper or something, you know? Yeah, Xavier didn't really like, they don't really have a theme besides oh sorry, the waiter was named Rintaro. It wasn't Ricardo, it was Rintaro. See, his made sense because it was the elemental monkeys, sure. And then after that is just like main characters, but I do wish that they gave the side characters a tiny smidgen bit more love. But you know, it is what it is. I can't wait to see how the DLC handles things. Maybe they're gonna add more to it, maybe they're gonna add a little bit less, who's to say. But yeah, anyways, I'm kind of at the point where I'm sort of ranting. I do apologize. I should be doing more and stuff in game, but you know what I might do? I think we might just, because I was going to stream on Sunday anyways, what we might do is in the background, I'm going to see if I can do a couple more of the researches, like, I don't need to show you guys on screen catching all these ones because this is going to take forever. Like, I'll at least catch 50 off screen and then I'll do a couple battles. But I think I'll probably stop. I don't know if I'll get to 1,000 battles within like 6 days. But if I can get to at least close to that, where we can finish it on stream, then I wouldn't mind showing you guys getting the shiny charm with you. But I don't want to have you guys sit through like 1,000 battles with me. But yeah, at least we got quite a bit done. We got pretty much all the main story quests done. I'm probably going to do some more Zeta Real stuff too in the background because I want to show you guys this synth tournament. So I will save that. I'm definitely not going to do that off stream because I think it's hilarious and I want to show you guys on Sunday. But I'm probably going to see if I can do some more shiny hunting in the background. Like I said, I'm at the point where my living dex is pretty much almost done besides trade evolutions. So literally all I have to do is I'm probably just going to get that Fennec, or not Fennekin, Delphox off stream. It'll be really easy. It only takes a couple large candies and we're there. And then, yeah, I think I will see you guys in the next stream. But yeah, just a reminder, the next stream will be on Saturday, as long as nothing comes up. Saturday is when we're going to be streaming some more Cassette Beast, and then Sunday we're going to be playing more Pokemon Legends ZA. I think we're just going to be finishing up quest. I still have to do the Diancie quest. I forgot to do that. I don't have enough time to, but yes, we're going to do the Diancie quest, and then we are also going to do the Mewtwo quest, and then by the time we do our next Pokemon stream, the DLC will be out. So hopefully we'll be pretty much caught up. Like I said, I'm going to finish up everything I can before getting the shiny charm. That one I see is doable, besides maybe the battles. And yeah, I'm glad that all of you could join me tonight. I had a lot of fun. And yes, I know it's okay. Don't worry, Cole. I appreciate the ranting. It's always hard for me to start a conversation. So I always appreciate when someone, has a topic in mind and helps me, get my thoughts going. Because I'm otherwise a very quiet person otherwise. So I appreciate it very much. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by tonight. Let me see if we can find someone to read into. All I get is a K from Cole. Every call begins with K. And every message begins with K. No, I'm not making fun of you, I promise. Let me see who I want to read into. Is Jacques gonna be going for a while? I haven't rated Jacques in a while. How long have you been streaming for, Jacques? Let's see. Oh, he's been streaming for almost 5 hours. I don't know how much longer he's gonna go.
The reason
Ow, that was loud. We're gonna raid into Astion. Let's do that. We're gonna raid into my friend Astion Highgluffer. He is currently playing Fantasia Neo Dimension, which I have never heard of in the slightest, but it looks fun. It looks like a fun strategy game. He is he's a very talented friend and really cool guy. He makes a lot of his OPGs in art. He is supposed to be, I believe, a mechanist VTuber. I think that is the term that he uses, but please go show him some love. And if you like Joe Guys, yes, he is also your guy. But yes, copy over one of the read messages. The first raid message is if you're not a subscriber. The second read message is if you are. I will see you guys next time when I stream again. That'll be Saturday around 8 p.m. EST. If not, it'll be around 9. I always put a range because you never know when I'm gonna start. If something comes up, then obviously I start a little bit later. And if I'm free enough to start early, then I might start early because Cassette Pieces is a long game. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. This is Papa Lostfelt, your good boy sheep and a VTuber, signing off for the night. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.